Season 2 of Skate. Just dropped, and my goodness, I'm a little blown away. In my last video, I addressed the crazy amount of hate this game was getting, and I remember towards the end of it, I said, and hey, maybe in the future they might add races, they might add night mode, they might add an expansion to the map or something. You just have to be patient. The game just came out. Yeah, so welcome back to Skate. Season 2 has brought about a lot of changes. Starting off with the main menu screen, I noticed that the game was talking to me, and it wasn't our favorite mouthy AI.
Press start to continue.
The devs had added in a bunch of accessibility options on top of more general and gameplay options to help best shape your experience. Speaking of options, the next thing I noticed after loading in was that my character's face looked kind of strange. It was freaky. I fixed it before I hit record. Before Season 2 even dropped, they had made an announcement saying that they were going to work on the characters, add more options, adjust skin tones, skin textures to make them not look so Fortnite-y. They didn't lie about their promise. There's even more hair options to choose for your character now. More eye options, but those got added in before Season 2. More skin tones, more facial hair, all in all, more options to put towards a more realistic looking character. Of course, that's not all they added. They also throw in a whole new kind of challenge along with permanent additions to the map. I know that's what a lot of people were asking for. The brand new challenge of note is called Own the Lot. You and a buddy, or you and a whole posse, can tackle a large area consisting of a bunch of miscellaneous challenges. It's a good way to grind out a shit ton of ticks, the main currency used for the skate pass. You're on a time limit, so I suggest gathering as many people as you can. Be careful who you invite though. The last time when I decided to invite just about everybody I saw on the spectate list, I called a wild squeaker. My eardrums will never recover. Oh, and this will be the perfect time to tell you about the new chat system they rolled out. And also a good time to tell you to like and subscribe. I know some of you need that little reminder. Anyway, yeah, they added an open mic chat for your party. Now you and your pals no longer need to party up outside the game.
Hello? Hello?
They also added speech-to-text and text-to-speech accessibility options for the peeps who may possibly battle with low volume. They even went above and beyond, adding in a party beacon feature. All this will allow people to interact with each other a whole lot better than they ever could, and honestly, I'm all here for it. You know, Skate usually feels empty not because there's no people, but because the people feel like NPCs. Now, going back to those permanent map additions, I really have to hand it to them for adding in the underground tunnel. When I saw the intro clip, I got a little excited. I don't necessarily favor the jump off a building, launch off a huge ramp thing, mainly because I can never fucking land them. Apparently that's set to change too because the devs said they've implemented fixes to drop-ins. I didn't really notice a difference myself, but I'm kind of trash. I don't really take my word for these things. Going back to the tunnel though, skating in it felt like a breath of fresh air, probably due to the fact that you don't have the sun gouging your eyes out, and the fact the vibe in there is almost completely parallel to the rest of the map. Sandvan feels almost like a perfect city. When you take a detour and hit the tunnel, it feels like a group of unwelcome skaters found the spot they wouldn't be bothered at. There's graffiti all over it, the setups look like they were patched together instead of built by an organization. It's probably the only spot on the map that feels the most true to skate culture. Skating it is a blast too, you can get a lot of speed. Be careful about the air though, remember that it's underground. Aside from that, there's more rooftop ramps and crane ramps for all you crazies who like pulling off insane shit. There's more skate parks in rotation and of course a new skate pass. Don't get too excited, the clothes are still kinda mid. There's an Adidas or Adidas clothing pack in the shop for anyone who likes that brand for about 10 more days. And as far as additions go, they added in a few more flip and hand plant tricks as they again promised they would, along with an advanced mode for the replay editor to give players more features on that. The devs also confirmed keyframes and other editing features in the future. Now obviously Skate isn't revolutionized, but it's a whole lot better than it was last month. And speaking on that, I have to admit there's a lot of glitches going on with the game as of late. I froze yesterday, which has never happened to me before. My friend that plays on PC says he can barely even play the game, there's so many glitches. I don't know what it's like on PC. I play on the PS5 version. Again, I'd probably wait until a patch comes out. Who knows when they'll get fixed. But if the devs continue to implement what they promised they will implement, I can't see how this game will get any worse. But yeah, that's Season 2 for Skate. I think all in all, it's a pretty decent update. Let's hope that Full Circle, those are the devs by the way, keep up the consistent work. If you made it here, please like the video so someone else can get informed too. Let me know what you think about Season 2 in the comments, and hopefully, I'll be talking to you later. Stay easy.
your city, getting litty off energy. Think about memories.